Hail brothers and sisters, my name is Captain Meatshield and welcome to Shapes.io. This is something that I was sent a key for a little while ago, and I've been sitting down to kind of play with it a little bit, just kind of get used to how it operates, and I thought it was about time that I shared it with you guys. It's a very kind of chill automation style game. It's very kind of simplistic, and it mostly just deals with like kind of shapes and colours. There's nothing... I mean, I want to say it's nothing too intricate. It can get a little bit complicated after a little while, just in kind of figuring out what goes into what. But at its core, it's a very basic automation factory game. And it's really quite chill. And I thought it would just be great to just start a new game and show you guys the basics and have a little bit of a run through, maybe through a few videos, just to kind of share what it's all about. So we'll go new game, and we'll just get stuck into it. So, this here is our kind of core of what will be our factory. We have to deliver everything that we produce into this. And right, there we go. Remember how my movement controls work. So we've got a little toolbar down here. This will fill up with all of the machines and things that we can build, and that'll be it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 10 things that we'll be able to make use of. And we need to start off with an extractor. We place that down, and we just drag a belt into there and let it deliver circles, pretty much. So yeah, we just want to increase the output for now, because we need to get 40, so we'll just keep working towards that. Obviously we got like rotating abilities, and there are other machines that will come into play that we'll have to kind of split belts and do various different things with. But no, it's really quite relaxing. Music's nice and chill. So I spent many an evening just kind of sitting here and listening to the music, and it's, you know, very, very peaceful, I'd say. But that gets us the cutter, which allows us to split these objects in two. So now we need to deliver the semicircle left-hand side. So I'm going to just delete these. Just wipe the board for the time being. I will need to re-establish all of this stuff later on, just because when it comes down to getting like kind of upgrades, you'll need to provide various different materials as well. So that's just something that you need to bear in mind. So we'll just chuck a cutter right in there, and then that will get us the left-hand split that we need. We'll chuck a bin on the other side so that we can just drag this up and along there. I'll do a couple of these, and then we can just let these move through. Let's get another one in here as well, actually. Doesn't matter if you build over these, because if you zoom out, there's fucking tons of stuff everywhere. I think it's like an infinite map, which obviously is very handy. And there we go. No unlocks on this one, but let's see what we've got next. Okay, now we can unlock upgrades. So show me those. So to upgrade the speed of my belts, distributors, and tunnels, I need more full circles. Extraction, which is our next kind of main goal, I need cubes. And that one, I never got far enough in this to figure out how to make that, so I'm going to try to go for that at some point. I want to figure out how I do it. But we do need to start delivering these. So I'll just get a couple of... We'll get 3 extractors. We'll just feed all these in, because then we can get the splitters and mergers. I keep going to use the wrong controls to move the camera around, which isn't particularly good. If I go onto here as well, I can also pin these to keep a track of what I need to be supplying the core, for want of better words. I don't quite know what to call it. I'm just going to go with the core. But I'll just let that trickle through, because I'm in no rush to upgrade things at the moment. Because I think... Yeah, because I'm not going to be upgrading the cutters for a long time. the belt throughput is not going to be supported by something like this. So I'll keep things on a relatively low level. I can always just build more extractors if I want more throughput for just feeding into this stuff. But we only really get 2 shapes. We get circles and we get squares. So we have those to work with. And then we've got 3 different colours that we'll end up using later on. We'll have blue, green and red. And we'll be able to use those to paint the shapes into whatever colours we need, pretty much. Nearly done with the squares. There we go. Now we get the multifunctional balancer, which can be used to split and merge items. So now, right, I need to deliver right hand. This is kind of confusing because obviously, you split a cube down the middle, and you're going to get, this sort of shape, but you need it to be the right hand side one. So let me just sever these belts and get rid of that one. No, that's a merger. I want that. So if I hold down shift, I can also do that. Right, so I don't need that one. So I need to put a bin there and a bin there. Because then I can... no, I want to go down that way. That gets me the right-hand side of the cube. So it's got like that little shadowed circle underneath it that gives you an idea of what you're actually trying to produce. And we'll just do that. Merge those in there. And then we can just feed that all in on one belt. Makes things nice and easy. And let's just pin the extraction upgrade as well. Not that I'm providing the materials for it at the moment, so probably not worth bothering with. Just another one of these setups just to get more of this stuff in, because we're starting to need higher ratios of stuff or higher quotas. And a new upgrade is available. That would be our belt speed, which I'm going to hold off on for now. I just keep supplying the materials for the time being, because why not? And we've now unlocked a rotator. So it'll rotate shapes clockwise by 90 degrees. Okay, I know about all the key bindings, thank you. So now I need to deliver these. So if I chuck a rotator in on there, there, and there, that will rotate everything the correct way round. But obviously, if I chuck a rotator in around, like more rotators there, I can get the rest of these in. So I can make full use of everything that I'm doing. I don't need to worry about that might be a problem. If I do that, and then merge it. Yeah, that works. Cool. The only one I can't really do anything about is this one, because there's not enough space. This music really is soothing. Okay, level 5. I can unlock the tunnel now, which means I can send my belts underground, pretty much. And now we need to do even more cutting. Edgy. So I'm going to wipe all of the circle production out so that we can get the most efficient thing we can out of all of this. So I'm just going to set up one extractor. I'll set you up over here. And we're going to split you like that. And then, nope, other way. Okay, if I drag you around this way, chuck a rotator in. Let me just bin these for now. Okay, that splits fine like that, so then we'll cut that again. And then I need to rotate this one by 90 degrees. And there we go. Okay, so from there, we need to rotate that twice. And then one more like that. And hopefully... wait, what? No, hang on. Let's just put a merger in over here, because I want to get these belts moving. So I need to figure out what I've done here. I've done something wrong. Right, if I do that there, another 2. Right, that gets you like that, good. Okay, so cut that there. There we go. Right, finally got it. So we'll merge those, and then we can merge there, bring that all on, and then we've got one extractor providing, like, with no wastage. It's a bit of a messy setup, but it works. And I think at this point we could possibly upgrade the belts. So let's do that. Because that means that this whole thing, this whole system won't back up. And we've just got a full belt of materials. Although it is starting to run down a little bit. But that's fine. Just need that throughput. That has now completely run down. Oh, maybe it would have been fine with a Mark 1. I don't know. So let's do another one of those. I could maybe try and tidy it up a little bit. So if we split you like that, and we'll just do one rotation, and then another rotation on there. And that looks like another full belt. Bravo. Plug that in there. But yeah, I think it's the cutters are now like a bit of a bottleneck. But ultimately, no, I think this isn't too bad. I mean, the extraction speed is still going at Mark 1 anyway, so until I upgrade that, like, nothing should be getting too overwhelmed. But this is filling up nicely. There we go, we've unlocked painting. And if I complete the painting one, we get counterclockwise rotating. Now the paint one can be a bit tricky, because the painter has got, like, odd placements for its inputs. So we're going to need to play around with tunnels and all that sort of stuff. How do I want to set this up? So... is there anything else I need on the extractors? Or the upgrades? Plenty, really. Okay, let's get rid of all this. Because this has served its purpose rather well. I know the game tells you to keep your old factories, but I just like working with a clean slate. Sometimes. It's nice. An extractor there, we'll get an extractor there, one for the materials, one for paint. Now the extraction rate on the paint is slower than it is on the materials, so I'm going to space those out there, and we'll just put a splitter there. Put you like that, and then get tunnels going that way. Try something like this. Now it's a case of whether or not we've got enough production on the paint side. We'll just keep an eye on each belt for now. But I do need to provide a lot for this. I need 800 red circles. It's quite a bit. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to work towards the tier 2 extraction. Because then we can get materials through quicker and I can just build more painters. But the trouble is, these, like the splitters and the balancers, they split 50-50 every time. So running it like a sort of bus line means that, you know, the one at the front, or the first one in the chain, obviously is going to get the most materials. So that's where things start getting a little bit tricky. Is trying to kind of balance your productions, balance your logistics, as it kind of is with any factory game, any automation-based game. But then therein lies the challenge. That's where the fun comes in. The one thing that's a bit of a problem is you can never... it's hard to tell, like, what the output and throughput levels are for everything. Like, you don't get any idea, or you don't get any kind of direct indication of how much an extractor is producing, how many items a belt can process or transport. So that's kind of, you know, a little bit of a problem, but I mean, you know, it's not much. Like, it's, you know, a fairly chill game, and I do like it. What I might do, I'm going to get rid of these. I'm going to try and build a big painting assembly down in this space, because I've got circles down this way. Got loads more down here as well. But we've got a lot of red paint up this way. So we'll get rid of all this. And I will try to set up something a little more extravagant. Okay. This should be interesting. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'll bring the circles up from down here. There we go. It's all feeding in, and it all looks to be working. It's a mad mess, but it works. Upgrade the extractors. Let's get some more paint out. But I do think I can maybe get away with just 2 extractors for the circles on this. So let's put balancers in there. Let's see how this works. Definitely doing the trick. I mean, the bottleneck is the speed on the painters. Oh, ultimately, I think that's going okay. What else do I need on these? Quite a bit. But we can worry about more of the upgrades later on. I just want to see this system work and get the next level done. And this thing is filling up nice and quick now. Much better than it was before. It's still going to take a while, but no, it's not bad. I do think I'm running down on the old circles. So, let's get another one, another extractor. We'll just split the output. And we'll feed half in on one side and then half in on the other. That should hopefully balance things out a little bit better. Oh, that is going nicely. We're over halfway to completing level 7. And we are done! Brilliant! Okay, so there's now a counterclockwise rotator, which is going to be very helpful. Now we need to deliver blue blue rectangles, essentially. So, I think we'll have a look at that in the next episode. Oh, I'm still underproducing on the circles. My paint's all backing up. Okay, well, that's something. But yeah. Oh, this is a really neat little game. Really is nice and chill. Just something great to relax with in an evening. I'm going to do a few more episodes on this, I think. just to kind of see how far I can get, see how complex things are going to be. Hopefully it won't be too mind-straining, but no. I'll be leaving links and everything to like where you can get it if you want to play it for yourself. So, yeah. We'll be back for this again sometime soon. But for now, I'm going to wrap this episode up here, so I'll just say thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out the playlist on the channel for more Let's Plays and metal covers, and give this video a like or a comment just to leave your thoughts. And if you wish to join the ever-growing ranks of the Order of the Shield, subscribe on YouTube, chuck me a follow over on Twitch, or maybe even consider checking out my Patreon and becoming an officer within the ranks. But thank you again for watching this video, and I'll catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield, signing off. Don't know why I'm grabbing them now, I don't think I need them. Right. Oh, come on. Get your life together.